miss the day. Don't know. It's just that I tried to be active, but I couldn't. Yesterday I was a little bit occupied and lack of sleep, which I have already mentioned you guys that I am not able to get proper sleep. So that's what's happening. Anyway, this is just a stain of banana fruit that fell on me. Juice. Yeah. Okay. So I had this weird dream today again. Like, not that. I get very weird kind of dreams, guys. Sorry, just wait for a minute. Like, let me see if I can brighten up the area, although it's so bright and nice, but me trying to be extra. Mm, change the color a bit. This is my color. This is, I look good though, doesn't matter. My high cheek points are hitting on the light. Okay, okay. Story time. Story time. Well, the reason I'm doing the story time just to give you an update of feeling better because I was really under really pissed situation for a couple of weeks. So as you know that we all have like for me I'm talking about we all need friends and whatnot, and for me it's very hard to find friends. I do not hard because I am very choosy when it comes to friendship. I do not want to have, I would rather be with one person in the room or no person at all. I am like that. I do not like to have multiple people. So I am friends with a couple of people, and like over the years, like my friend circle has still been at the tiniest one, which makes me blessed. Yes, there's a reason why. I mean, like for me, I would consider them okay. These people are really my people, kind of thing. So I am friend with. Usually I do not pick girls as my friends because they see me as a competition, even if my jawline looks like this. Like I feel like I am well aware that my face doesn't look symmetric, which is thank God imperfection applied. But you know like it's my personality, overall it's the personality which scares a lot of girls. Like they really don't want to be friends with you because they see you as a competition, they feel insecure about it, they feel like you have everything better than you, and this constant need of validation that okay this in a circle of friends they constantly need the validation that no they are the best ones. Sorry, they are the best one, they deserve everything good, this that blah blah. So over the years I had like very fewer female friends. I do not, like I mentioned that I do not prefer to have it, the reason I already mentioned. So coming back to the talk, it's really hot. So I had one of my friends who I could relate the struggle that she has been through, like a real tough time. I will discuss it more in some other videos, but not today. But like what all problems that I could relate to or what I went through, because it's too soon right now to discuss about it. Yeah. So she somehow I felt like I could relate in certain problems. Yeah, it's all about relativity that you feel, not the physics relativity, but the relativity that you feel, and that's how you choose your friends. I felt that relativity, and that's how we became friends. And then after 2 years, she moved away from this place. She left this place where I'm in right now. So still somehow we try to manage, because long distance relationship it's always like you are occupied with your work and all. Seeing friends in real life, like face to face is a different thing, and trying to stay in touch with someone who's far away is very difficult because we have our all life routines, schedules, things, whatever, but somehow we were still in touch, and still we are in touch. And then uh, I met with another new friend here from the group of friends that I have. It wasn't a nice feeling, like right from the beginning. I just felt like she was constantly trying to pitch me down in some way, like a constant competition with my height, with my looks, with my age. You shouldn't do that. You yourself are trying to constantly tell people that you do not like to be in competition, you are very unique, you are this and you are that, and all of a sudden, every time anything happens, you come down and put me down by using these things. It's not right. It's absolutely not right. But you know, I do not see as in person. I just see in a group that I would like to maintain a harmony. I'm not harming you. You don't harm me. It's as simple as that. We are friends in the group. So it's not that I'm very much attached to you or I would call you my bestie. No, you're just in a group of friends, and I would limit that because it's gonna affect my mental health, and I do not want anyone to come even close to my mental health because I do not want to get affected. So over the years, like think not over the years, it's like recently, it's been going on and on. And this girl, I'm talking about the girl who was here and who left. She left and she came back for some holidays. Like I think she came for 2 to 3 days, and one of the days I was occupied with my work, so I couldn't meet her. So she met with the group. By the way, she was also a part of our group right now we have. So what happened that she came just to have a like meet us up and all. So on that day I wasn't available, and they met and all. Like rest of the group met with her and they left. And okay, I couldn't meet. I told her that I was occupied and this and that. Next, what happened recently? That was um, when they met. That was like 10 months. 10 months ago. Sorry, 10 months ago. So recently, what happened that she was again planning to come again. Sorry, she was planning to come here, but she couldn't come. So I was like, okay, well, did you? And everybody knows in the friend circle and the family group, everyone knows that she's coming. No, nobody was coming. Sorry, nobody knew that she was coming. It's what we came to know that when she posts pictures of her, because she's also a model, so we came to know that okay, she was in Goa, and the family people, one of my family people, told me that she was in Goa. I was like, she was really in Goa? I thought that she wanted to come, but she didn't come yet. No, she was in Goa, so I directly went up to her. I got really upset that you came to Goa and you didn't tell me, at least me, because we were both close, and you didn't tell me that you were coming to Goa. And like I got pretty upset because she was pretty close family, and when you have like people like that, you have all the rights to get angry because obviously we're so close. You know that you do only people who you feel like you they are part of your life, or else who gives a fuck about anyone. Anyway, so she got mad. I was like, I was like, she was trying to say this and that. Whatever happened, that was a, I was upset. I know when I'm angry, I just want to be left alone, or when I'm hurt or I'm upset, I just want to be left alone for some time, just to align my mind with calmness, and then I'll be fine. This has always been a mechanism for me, and that's how I function. If I'm upset, angry, or anything as such, and you try to just put me around a lot of people, it doesn't help in any way. In rather, it adds insult to the injury. That's how it works for me. I don't know why, but hope anyone could relate to the same shit. In order to come back to my same energy, I need to be left alone for some time. I need my peace of time. So I was taking my time as I was upset that she came and she didn't meet us and this and blah blah. This female who we made, like I made, like so-called recently made friend from the group. She started the conversation, and we were sitting across the table while having a lunch, and she didn't tell you that she was in Goa. What did she tell you? I said, no, I'm upset. I'm not talking to her, like, because everybody know that we all are friends and a group of friends discussion. And she was like, she didn't tell you. I said, no, I'm upset with her because she didn't tell me. Now, this female tried to exaggerate the whole conversation by doing this, which is not appropriate if a person is not present, as she herself had convinced that she likes to put fire so that she can, enjoy the surroundings, which is a very toxic, very, very toxic trait of any individual. If you enjoy by, creating spice and unnecessary, spice of putting, you know like bitching about this person, bitching about that person, this talk to this exaggeration is a very dangerous person trait. I'm just saying that. It's a very dangerous trait she has. And you cannot blame her, because some people go through certain kind of situation, they grew up in certain kind of situation during their childhood, as per what I have read in psychology, that, like, I do like to read about psychology. So in this comes in general, because these people, they lack the attention in their life, or they have suffered a lack of, getting the attention from their family. It affects them, and in order to be more, like, focused, they create the stories, you know like, it could be any way, putting that person down or talking all kind of shit. And that will bring, this is something new, everybody will obviously look into that person because something new, and that's how they bring the attention to themselves. So by creating some sort of narrative, they got the attention to themselves. So that's what she did. And I feel like she came to, what she narrated me, that this female came, she told me not to tell you, but she, do you really think that you will not come to know about these things? She told me not to tell you, but she came and she was bitching about you. And I was like, yeah, she actually got played with my mind, and foolish me believed her, and I got even more upset with her. Yeah, I did that. I'm a human, I'm not perfect, and I will do such kind of mistakes, and I got driven by her talks, because already things were like a little upset. I was already upset with her, and then this female comes up with shit like that, exaggeration. It affected me, and me, like a stupid, naive person, believed her. We know that that person has this kind of tendency. We should not fall for that. I fell for it. I got mad. I was not talking to her, and then someone helped me, you know like, sort of, like, I read a lot of stuff, and then I saw this particular scene where it was like, people are talking about that, how it was narrated, and they drove apart two good friends like that. So I realized, and I immediately texted her that, did you tell this person about me? Like, did you talk to that person about me, anything? I did not ask for any details or anything. I just said, did you tell anything about this person? She said, what are you talking about? Why would I? I don't even know her. So there it was clear, because obviously they last time when she was in the town, she met with office. That was her first time that she met that female. She knew everyone before. 2 to 3 people were new in the group, and she did not know these people right at the first day itself. That's all. And I like, okay, so she actually got to play with my mind. She played with me, and I was very upset. And I, like, okay, well played, girl. You fooled me. You got me into the situation to create even more disaster place. I take the, accountability, and I said that I'm like, this is what it happened, and this is what she said. So she said, oh, I did not know this. I just told her to be very careful next time, because some people could be really, really toxic, could be very dangerous, and just not her. It could be anyone in the future. That, you think that that person is thinking good about yourself when you openly talk about your problems, but this person has different sort of intentions, and they would like to dilute your peaceful mind into something which you would never even imagine. You will turn out to be a person that you don't even know. So be careful with such kind of people, because that kind of toxicity would be very, very, very dangerous. I wish her all the best, to the person who's talking in like this, exaggerate. Girl, you have been through a lot. You have, and it's very sad that being being through such a problems, bad phase in your life, and you still continue. You cannot do anything, because it's just that that helps her to cope up with the situation. So you have to make sure that you are also careful. cannot blame them. It's just that she has been through that phase of life, and you understand that and just cut it off. You know, just maintain yourself a healthy environment. I have been through situation, and that's why it makes me understand many things. When I go through things, I try to take a dig on it, that why did I go through this situation, and I automatically gets the answer. We all are not so perfect. We go through phases. We learn from our mistakes. We have been through so many situations. So this was one of the situations, and it's okay. You know that that person cannot be blamed on certain things because it's just their mental way of coping up things, to just to keep the attention towards them by creating some sort of narrative when two people are fighting. So it's okay. I've never seen her consoling, trying to be nice in situation like that, but rather create more poison to two people, in between two people by, the person who will be close to her, putting more, addition things like that. So please be aware of it. Anyway, that's so sorry. And this was a good story to help you guys to understand certain things. If you can have an archive, like you can keep and refer that if you are surrounding with such kind of situation, please comment down below and let me know the stories of your side. And maybe once I start to get good response, I would pick on these stories, and I will, we can have more further talks. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to me, and I am planning to do another outfit trial with nice makeup, makeup tutorial, sort of grow. Why would I always say this? Because it's like always get ready with me. I always see as a grow for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, have a great time, guys. Bye, and let's look forward with more of the positivity. Yes, bye.